How to hire the right virtual assistant to market your email list. Make no mistake about it, if you want to take your list income to the next level, you have to scale up your operations. You have to put in a lot more effort and cover a lot more niches as well as do a lot of legwork. Now, if you have a day job or you'd rather spend the majority of your time taking care of your family, this can be a serious issue. The good news is that the internet has enabled marketers based in the United States, Western Europe, Australia, Canada, and New Zealand to tap the global freelance marketplace for top-notch talent. If you're looking to save money by hiring the right freelancer, you have to make sure you have the right hiring system. Otherwise, this idea is going to blow up in your face, seriously. Here are the steps you need to follow to ensure that you hire the right remote staff. Be clear on what you and your VA will do. Here's a spoiler. Virtual assistants are not mind readers. They don't know what you're thinking. They don't even have an idea of what your grand vision is for your business. All they know is you're hiring them to do certain tasks. You have to be clear as possible regarding the division of labor between you and your VA before you hire that person. Otherwise, any confusion on your part will end up poisoning the relationship. Also, it would sabotage whatever results you get from your freelancer. Assign test assignments to applicants. Regardless of how much you pay, there will be more applicants for the job you're advertising than the available spot. When I put out a freelancer job, I usually get a ratio of 20-1. It all depends on the freelancer platform you're using. Still, you must have a way of filtering these individuals. Not all of them know how to follow English instructions. Not all of them have the right analytical skills to produce a quality work product. Accordingly, you need to set up tryout assignments that test the diligence and their skill set. These are two totally different things. You need to set up the tryout in a way that tests a person's ability to start a project and carry it all the way through. This is a big deal. You don't want to hire someone who says they will do the job and it turns out they are doing something else. By the time the deadline comes around, you'll end up where you began. The work is still not done, and this person has just ended up wasting your time. The fact that you don't have to pay that person is cold comfort because you still have tasks undone. Diligence is critical. However, skills are just as important. Make sure that they can do the job. Whether you're doing Facebook marketing, ad management, social media marketing, or content marketing, the VA you select must do a good job. Start your VA slow and low. Even if you have found somebody who can do the job right, don't overwhelm that person with a huge amount of work. Start them with a low amount of work. Pay attention to the quality of their work. Guide them each step of the way, then slowly increase the volume. The key here is to make sure that they are able to produce a high-quality product at a high enough volume for you to make a profit. Give them enough time to learn your traffic platforms. Since you're hiring your VA to market your list on many different traffic platforms, it's a good idea to spoon-feed them with each new traffic platform. For example, you start off with YouTube. Make sure that you start them slow and low. As they master YouTube, slowly transition them to other traffic platforms and start slow and low there as well. At the end of the process, this person should be able to crank out a tremendous amount of traffic, handling many different traffic platforms. However, this doesn't happen overnight. You have to invest the time and attention to detail to properly guide your virtual assistant. Make sure they have enough content. Whatever marketing you're doing, content will always be involved. Regardless of whether you write it yourself or have your VA do it, or it's third-party content, you still have to use this material. This is why it's really important to make sure you have enough content to do marketing correctly from the get-go. This is how a lot of list marketers fail. They get the right virtual assistant, but they don't have enough content and end up paying for a virtual assistant's time because the assistant really has nothing to work with. Scale up to match quality, not quantity. Your overarching goal is to ensure your VA produces quality work. Quality should be top priority. Quantity will come later. Make sure your assistant knows this. Also, make sure they are clear as to your expectations. Spell it out for them. Tell them in no uncertain terms that you want quality now, but the quantity of work will rise. In this way, they are not taken by surprise when you increase your order. Offer incentives for a job well done. If you have a virtual assistant who has been with you for a long time and this person produces high quality work, give that person a bonus from time to time. This bonus may take many different forms. The bonus can take form of more work so they can earn more money. It also involves a traditional bonus, where you just give them a lump sum of cash. Whatever the case may be, make sure that it's tied closely to a job well done. There has to be a reason why you're giving them a bonus, and they must know this reason. Keep the tips above in mind to make sure you hire the right VA. Hiring a virtual assistant is definitely a step in the right direction, but you need to do it right. Otherwise, you're just going to end up wasting a tremendous amount of time and money.